Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, Awakening the Soul with Brenda. We are going to start with a general reading and then we will get into some viewer questions. So we will be using the Intuitive Whispers Oracle for the beginning message. You're going to see I don't know. So you're going to see what is the general message that needs to come out right now. Okay. Ground from the root, absolutely, and wisdom of the solar plexus, and fill up your cup, absolutely, and let go of control. So what do you need to take a moment from? What do you need to connect back to yourself, connect back to the earth, being very grounded, being connected? Okay, apparently we're ready to talk a little bit. So the current energy is the Six of Wands, and that is crossed by the King of Wands. So what action do you need to take, or are you taking towards your own stability, towards the things that are going to bring you victory? Another Wands card, the Four of Wands. What is, that thing that's going to bring you that joy and happiness? What brings you joy and happiness? In the recent past is the Ten of Swords. So looks like in the past it's been a little bit of a struggle, a little bit of mind chatter, a little bit of, it looks like it's coming at him from all angles on that one, with the headspace as the Ace of Swords. So a brand new headspace, a new clarity, a new action forward. In the immediate future is the Lovers card, which is balanced energy. So are you looking to bring in some joy and happiness, and some balance in your energy? Sometimes, that filling up your cup is doing that to find your own balance of your own energy. In the current environment is the Hierophant, which is definitely about gaining your stability, connecting, once again with that card of grounding, being connected with the earth and the animals of that, and even that sacred wisdom that you carry within you from the past. The current environment is the Knight of Wands, which is about, sometimes that's in and out energy, is that in your, environment? Is that being solid and stable? Is it, because sometimes in that boat, it can be really solid, but, it also looks like there's a little bit of ripple right there. So are you flowing with the energy? And the Hopes and Fears card is the Tower. We're going to get a card to clarify that, and the outcome is the World. So are you ready for a new opportunity? So we're going to clarify the Tower, and we get the Emperor and the Two of Swords. So making that choice of where is the stability you want in your life? What is going to bring you that stability? What brings you your personal stability? What makes you feel like, she's blindfolded, but she looks pretty confident in where she is aiming. And the underlying energy is the Three of Cups, which that card is about community. The Empress, which is another 3 card. The Four of Pentacles, and the Star card. So healing this energy of what you've been holding on to that's kind of had you in a position of feeling stuck, but truly you're not stuck because everything happens in the right time, and he's looking at the map on how to get there. And sometimes it's about just taking the steps forward. I see a three, and then a 4. And it's about just, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to focus on? Sometimes the 4 of Pentacles is about, what are you holding on to that's holding you back? You know, what's holding you back from being in this place of being this healer? What energy are you holding on to, you know, that's keeping you stuck? Because after the King of Pentacles is that 7 of Swords. So I feel like he's definitely looking at what is going to be the best thing to get him to this new place, you know. And in that Hangman, it's also about balance. So where are you with your balance in this energy? It feels very 3D this week with the root chakra and the solar plexus card. And then we get the card of self-love, which is, it's an inside job that starts with you, and ask your angels. Your angels are always with you, and be confident, smile, shine your light. There is only one you. So what do you want to bring in this week? I know we have a full moon on Friday. So that's definitely, you know, about bringing things into the physical. So what would you like to, you know, release, let go? Libra is ruled by the Empress energy, and it's about, what do you want to let go of? What do you need to heal in that energy? Now is the time, building up to this Libra energy on Friday, of, you know, what do you want to release? And when I do those, I also put what I want to replace it with. So if you're letting a relationship go, what do you want to replace it with? If you're letting a pattern or habit, you know, what do you want to replace that with? So please let us know you're here, and you can let us know you're here and drop a question, and we will do a few readings. So you wanted to come on tonight. I think it might be part of a new pattern for us. I did, and I have sound, so it looks like I'm 2 for 2. So Nick, would you like a message? What a lovely day, 90. Welcome. Okay. So we will get what a lovely day, 90, a general. And okay. And you get the card of voyage and the card of pleasure with the underlying energy of miracle. You like that? So it's about the journey. There's not a destination. Savoring each day. I can't help but notice there's like a boat there. There's a boat there. It looks a little more up and down in this water, and there's water coming over the steps. So even if on your journey it's being a little bumpy, taking time to just savor, feel the pleasure of what's going on. Like, it's not all a bumpy road. So find the blessing in that, and soak in that pleasure of it, and know that it's always working out. And we'll get a couple of Tarot, and we get the Eight of Swords, which is definitely about changing the way you're thinking about the journey. So what is keeping you all tied up? I have really having a throat chakra activation. So what are you not speaking about? Because you may be having the thoughts, and the thoughts may be making it worse than what it is. And then we have the King of Swords, which is about gaining clarity and wisdom through the journey, and know that it is just a progression along the journey. And then we're going to get one more, and that is the Seven of Pentacles. So what seeds do you want to plant? Like, each day, know that you can manifest anything you want. We're about to have a full moon, which is about releasing. Normally not manifesting, but this one is ruled by the Empress, Libra. So, and the sun is in Aries, so the Emperor energy. So it is a good time to look at what do you want to manifest. If you're going to try to bring something in, you need to release something and let it go. Like, whatever that negative self-talk is right there, like, as you let it go and gain the wisdom that your words, like, so, like, we don't even realize how our self-talk can really, influence us. And you get the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords, which is about clarity. So where is this programmed in from the past? Like, look back at the pattern of the past and see where this has been programmed in, and then you clear the pattern by seeing that. Like, where has that been instilled in you? Because as soon as you, like, start chasing back the pattern, it really can give you some, clarity. I was with somebody earlier doing a session, and one of their parents' behavior is avoidant behavior. So that person's like that. Like, so that's been programmed in from that very early age. So where is, were your parents emotionally available for you? Where did they program that into you, that self-talk into you as well? I know parents were just doing the best they could do at the time, because that's just what they were taught and programmed in within them. So, but like, looking at the pattern and seeing the pattern can really do a lot. A lot of times, if one person is avoidant, they attract another person that's very anxious and then emotionally charged. And if that other person's pulling back, then the one person can be emotionally intense because they're feeling like their needs are not met. So that definitely sounds like that could be part of the cycle for you. And so look for avoidant attachment behaviors. Like there's a couple of different attachment styles, but like, that's one of them. And see how that is part of your pattern of how your responses are. Because ironically, when I'm working on something with somebody, it seems to be more than just one person. So, which is apparently why we're doing this tonight. Yeah, with the passive thing, that's the person's like emotionally not available, so they shut down and pull back. And yeah, I don't know. I heard check it out and see. You might be surprised when you dive in a little bit on, and either person can have it. But a lot of times that passive is like a shutdown mechanism. So anybody else that would like a message, let us know you're here, and we will my pleasure. And I'm going to tell you, like, that self-love is like the key, like, to make this whole journey easier. The more of that self-love you have, the more the overall work is easier, just by having that component already worked out. Oh. And anybody else that would like a message, let us know you're here, and we'll get it for you. If not, what a lovely day. Maybe we were just here to give you a message, not normally a time I'm on, but a time I was encouraged to be here this evening. Okay. Well, it looks like that is it. So everyone have a wonderful evening, and I will be back tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Oh, you're still here. Yes. Can we get a message for you? So you says we're not using those. Apparently we're getting these. We like these, the wisdom of the oracle. So okay, we get the card of the Fates, which is a beautiful card, and then Truth Be Told, which is an opening of that heart chakra. There is a cage there, but it doesn't appear to be anything in the cage. And the rose petals are kind of spread out. And then the community card and Between Worlds. So, what's going on? Are you, have you been liberating your heart? Gaining the wisdom with that owl. And we here know that you're blessed with that Fates card, like there's just magic all around her. Okay. And you get the Page of Swords and the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. So, excuse me. So the Page of Swords, sometimes he's not got the message, but it looks like the message is coming, and strength, definitely be in that position and know that the financial stability is coming. And then the Knight of Swords, which is like super quick energy. And then the Judgment card's on the bottom of that. So, which looks like a little bit of magic sprinkled around that energy too. Be open to whatever wants to come, and the card under that is Treasure Island, which is looks like a little gifty coming towards you to bring in the stability. Taking the inspired action and just trusting. Trust. I'm getting a message for you for the email, so I'm for a tool for you to use. So are you open to some quick messages coming in? That's some progression, like that's getting the message and then taking the action on it and feeling safe to do so. And like Leo is also that fun energy and happy. Yeah. Just trust. I hear just trust and follow that guidance that you're getting. Yeah. Yeah. And act as you're inspired, because that Knight of Swords is like super quick energy, like really quick. Did you tell anybody else about the money game? Random question. I don't know. I don't know. I heard it. Yeah. Did you tell anybody? Like, because sometimes somebody else can throw energy unintentionally at it. And some days it's just going to ebb and flow and it all works out. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I still hear that. Did you tell anybody? Like, sometimes when you do that, like unintentionally, because it can even be like definitely unintentional. Like somebody could just, if they can't manifest that as easily. So I don't know. But if anybody else would like a question, let me know. If not, we are going to be done. Oh, that does feel like a lot of energy, and I know like the sun's still like putting in a lot of energy. So follow that intuition, and I feel like that heart card was like really about that, like trust that feeling you're getting. Okay, I guess that's everybody. So I at least got it to work. So I will be back tomorrow to do another live. I hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll be back tomorrow. Bye. You too.